Guys, we've got two more exciting leaked new products, and one of them is coming from Traxxas, and the other one is coming from Team Corally. Coming from Traxxas, we've got the new Jato 4x4, we'll talk about that in just a minute, and coming from Team Corally, we've got the Kagama4 and the Punisher 4. Now, if you want all the latest news, reviews, bashing, crashing, and leaks first, make sure you get subscribed because you're gonna get them here. Taking a closer look at the Kagama and Punisher 4, I suspect they're probably gonna be the same under the hood, though there might be some subtle differences, we're not sure yet. These both look like they're gonna be kind of a Skeeter 4 with a lot of the new Synchro 4 parts. It looks like the Kagama 4 has the exact same tires as the Skeeter. It and the Punisher will each have their own unique bodies. Underneath those bodies, it looks fairly familiar. We've got those same new composite shocks, front and rear, that came on the Synchro 4 first. I really like these composite shocks. I honestly think they might be stronger than the aluminum shocks. They've got my favorite combination of plastic cap with aluminum threaded nut, and I haven't broken a single one of them on the Synchro 4. Those are going to be attached to similar looking shock towers on the Synchro 4, and once again, I feel like these shock towers are actually stronger than some of the aluminum shock towers you can get. They integrate into the bulkheads, and they're really, really tough. Unlike on the Synchro 4, you can see we are going to have a tower-to-tower brace. This appears to be unique. I haven't seen this on any other vehicle. It is kind of hard to see from the pictures, but it looks like the center differential area is going to be very, very similar. I expect to see that same 3-hole motor mount design. Hopefully they've updated that because on the Synchro, the holes weren't quite drilled right. So if you wanted to use a different pinion gear, you had to kind of modify it. I'm sure they've corrected that by now, though. This looks like it's going to have the same Curon 725 motor with Max 10 SCT ESC. This is a great combo and should be just fine for a car this size and weight. We're gonna have plastic arms, plastic non-adjustable links, which I think are perfect for a basher, a really nice body brace in the middle, which helps prevent the body from getting crushed in when the truck gets upside down. I expect this will have the exact same lower end all steel drivetrain that the Synchro 4 has. And then we've got a fairly familiar looking wing out the back, and you can see there's a little bit of a wheelie bar peeking out there right on the bottom. Personally, I cannot wait to get my hands on one of these. Team Corally has really been killing it lately, and I think this is going to be a real winner, especially if they can bring it in at a similar price range as the Synchro 4, which is very affordable for what you get. Now, moving on to the Traxxas Jato, we don't have a lot of information here. We've got a couple of blurry pictures, but we can probably glean what this is going to be even from these pictures. This is almost certainly going to be Traxxas's official version of the Backslash. If you've never heard of a Backslash before, basically a Backslash is taking a Traxxas Slash and turning it into a buggy. People have been doing this for many years now, and it's actually a pretty popular conversion. I'm kind of surprised it's taken Traxxas so long to catch up to that with an official version, but under the hood, I expect this to be very, very similar to the other 3S vehicles. It'll probably come with the new HD knuckles and hubs, as well as maybe the HD driveline, though this is going to be a BL2S version. I don't know if they're going to come out with a VXL 3S version. They probably will in the future, though. Some people have been annoyed they didn't call this the Bandit. I think they didn't call it the Bandit because I expect they're not going to be getting rid of the Bandit, but I do expect they're going to be getting rid of the Jato, which was a nitro vehicle, and I don't think Traxxas is putting any money into nitro anymore. So it makes sense for them to take that name as opposed to taking the Bandit name, which they're still going to be using for their 2-wheel drive vehicles. That's all the info we have on these right now. Let me know down in the comments, are you excited about the Team Corally? Do you want to pick up one of these Jato 4x4s? How much do you think they're going to cost? Can't wait to hear from you. We'll see you in the next one.